Okay everyone, welcome back to j&kyoutubeway. And today on the plate is Boltgun for the third time.
Maybe.
We'll see, we keep having audio issues.
Technical difficulties.
I don't
Mostly
know.
audio. As in, the first time, you couldn't hear it at all. Second time, weird crunching sound throughout the entirety of it. Don't know why. It just happened.
So we'll try this one.
Take 3.
Yeah. Ooh boy. Anyway, before we get in, so thoughts since we played this twice now. Pretty good game, I think. It's punchy, it's crunchy, it's munchy.
Why are you eating it? Spit it out!
What are your thoughts on it?
I like it. The retro part, like on the screen, you can change the palette and the pixelation, which helps me because I get really motion sickness. I had to think of the word. I was gonna say seasickness, but that's not the correct term.
I mean,
but
and there's accessibility options, so like head bobbing and stuff like that. So that's kind of
which
nice.
we'll have off because that doesn't help me.
So yeah, that's really cool, and I like that. I like that about this.
I kind of wish more games, but yeah, overall, I like.
Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Let's
I was like, what you playing?
let's not start with the first one again. Let's start.
You want to do the third one? I think third one's probably like the best.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start with the third one because it really gets in there. I'll do hard again because I hate myself. Yeah, let's just dive into it. That way we can dive in and get out. But yeah, I feel like this is a really punchy, fun retro shooter. It's only $20, so you know it's fun. Downside to starting this late is I don't have my shotgun or anything. That's right. I'm not crazy about the shotgun in this one, to be honest. But yeah, as you can see, the maps are wonderful. They're gorgeous. They capture the grimdark of 40K universe. But like they break it up a little bit, you know, color-wise, so it's not too monotonous. The map before this was covered in snow, so like it just really you know, they know how to break it up, and I appreciate that.
The only warhammer I have an association with is Vermintide, so.
Yeah, and I don't do 40K too much. I played Warhammer tabletop forever ago. Back when I was a kid, I played it a decent amount. The non-40K version, though. There was this board game that came out when I was a kid. I don't remember the name of it, but that was my first touch into 40K. It was like a dungeon crawler thing, and like you played one of the Space Marines. And I really liked it because it was different. It was like fantasy, but in space. So I thought that was cool, and you had a chainsword, which I was like, it was like, oh man, that's so cool, so different. And then like after that I played Dawn of War.
Is that your kid voice?
Yeah. Oh man, guys. Whoa now. I don't know.
I have questions.
I do not have answers. I cannot help you.
How do you sound like that as a child?
But as you can see, you can sort of charge your shot, and then like it sort of like magnetizes you towards the enemy and like locks you in, and that leads to some really fun, punchy stuff. Not doing too hot. I'm a little burnt out, honestly, so I already have a death.
It's okay. We're playing for the likes.
Yeah, right.
So I made a bunch of comparisons because, like, I don't play a bunch of older games. I normally watch him play. I do, because I associate this a lot with, like, Doom. It's just the aesthetics and like how the gameplay is and some of the characters.
I mean, I definitely think there is an analog there.
I mean, clearly it's its own thing too, but like with these things, I was like, you know, what did you call them? The pinkies?
Yeah, they definitely do remind me of the pinkies.
And then there was a frog thing that was in the, I think the one previous of this, that reminded me.
Plague toads.
Yeah, the plague toads, and they reminded me of that pink eye block thing.
Cacodemon.
Yeah, that. And I think, you know, if it wasn't like in this type of art style, I don't think I would have made that connection. It's just, you know, how you associate things or how I associate things. It's like, I've seen this before. I do that in movies too. Like, if regardless what the actor's been in, if they were in the one movie, I would associate them with that movie. Same thing with the artwork. If it's similar to something else, I'm just going to associate it with it.
I'm really happy with how much I was able to disassociate. Oh gosh. Oh no. He's blanking on me. Why is his name blanking on me? Oh my gosh, this is terrible. Harry Potter.
Daniel Radcliffe.
Thank you. I kept trying to say Daniel Craig.
He played Bond. I mean, he's an actor.
But yeah, I was pretty happy with how much I was able to disassociate him from Harry Potter.
Oh, like in the horns one?
Yeah.
That one was such a weird offbeat one. I think it was enough for, like, I knew it was him though. Like, you know,
Imperial Seals.
I really appreciate when actors and actresses take the time to actually like, I feel, I mean, it's not always their fault too. It's what, like, the director wants as well. I like it when you can't always tell who they are, because it gets more immersive for me. A lot of times I feel like they're like, oh, we have this big name actor, and you just see the big name actor and it kind of loses the story.
Yeah. Especially if it's like a book adaptation or something, you know?
There's, oh my gosh, don't get me started on book adaptation. There's so many that are like, it could have been so good, and, you know, a lot of the times they just share the name and the title and it's nothing like the book. Which, you know, creative differences and stuff, that's fine. It's just when it gets that, huh?
Nothing.
It just gets a little bit too.
Piece of candy. I missed a piece of candy, I think.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I got all the piece of candies. Wonderful.
But yeah. But that's just my personal standpoint. Like,
Gorgeous church.
I know, I love a lot of that architecture in here.
Yeah, they really did well with the level design in this. Both functionally and aesthetically. Because I rarely got lost in this.
I got super lost.
that back in that last area, I got lost really bad the first time I went through it. And I just kept looping around like, where do I go? I don't know. But like, that was kind of it so far. It all loops around pretty good, in my opinion.
I'm just notorious of always getting lost, so if I don't have like someone to follow or something, I don't do a lot of one player only games. And the ones that I do play, it's like Pokemon or Disney Dreamlight or something like that.
Nice cozy games.
Yeah, it's like a cozy game, because otherwise I'll get super lost. Even with a map, I'm terrible at like looking at the map. Like, even with the current Pokemon game, I'm like staring at it and I'm like, where the heck am I going? I go a certain distance thinking I'm going the correct way, and I'm going the total opposite. And I don't know why.
Whew. It's getting hot in here. Eat chainsaw.
Eat blade.
Excuse me, sir. You're well overdue for your chainsaw appointment.
And then your cotton candy friends.
Oh!
See, don't blow up yourself. That's frowned upon.
In some places.
I'm pretty sure everywhere is frowned upon. Like, please don't blow up yourself.
What if you're, you know, a martyr?
No.
No.
Just no.
Just no.
No rhyme or reason.
Shut down.
And since we didn't technically start in the beginning, the glowy flamer head thing is attached to us, kinda. Like, he's our little follower that I guess kinda does little, scanning things.
Yeah, he's like Navi, but, you know, religious. Praising the God Emperor.
Who's not Cthulhu. Not that I'm mad. Totally mad. Everything is Cthulhu.
Yeah.
Cthulhu is amazing.
I don't know if I'd go with amazing to describe.
To the lore.
Unimaginable, maybe.
Sorry, I know you have a fondness for the pasta god.
Yes. Praise be his noodly appendages. The flying spaghetti monster.
All pasta all the time.
What was that?
Some shot you? I'm assuming it might be those things. It just kind of went up and behind, but... I'm not actually sure.
So you'll notice that I just never use my abilities. That's just going to be a common thing. I have 3 abilities. I am getting used to using the grenades a little bit better. And the other one I have like some kind of like charge. And then I have an ability that like grants immunity for a short time once I reach 1 health. So with tougher foes, you have to... Whoa! That never happened before.
Was he flat?
Just like floating over them. Yeah, they're all sprites. They're all 2D textures.
I don't think you ever were on top of one where I saw it was like flat down like that.
You don't remember the guy we squished? There's a sequence where you fall down a elevator shaft and stomp someone. It's pretty great.
I don't remember him being flat
secret?
though. I mean, it might have been flat. I also don't know.
Nope.
Into the unknown.
It's fine. Just lost a little bit of health. No problem.
Just a smidgen of
Just a
life
schmackerel.
juice. Some life juice was left. I was like, oh.
I forgot there's a boss fight. Oh my god, gonna die.
Just have to be quicker than the ball. And I'm sad that his tusks aren't a mustache, because when we first met up with him, I thought it was a mustache. It is not. So sad.
I don't know, there needs to be more mustache helmets.
The twirling of the mustache thing.
Hello, sir.
Sir and or madame.
Let me tell you about our Lord and Savior Chainsword.
Just got bolted.
Keep the change. Okay. That was a terrible use of my grenade. Oh, okay. Everyone's dead.
That was a dinosaur kids book.
All my friends are dead.
Oh, my friends are dead. It's so depressing. I mean, I understand why it was made, but oh my gosh.
Well, isn't it like a book about grief?
Yeah, that was essentially what it was for. Where's the first guy?
I love this hallway here.
The staircase.
Yeah, it's really good.
It needs more bodies.
Just the way it
down.
like is lined up here. I just kind of skipped it this time, but just it's so good. And the fact that it allows you to do those crazy jumps is awesome. So something I haven't acknowledged as well is each of the weapons have strengths, and the enemies also have strengths. And that'll determine how much damage absorption they have from your bullets. So on the bottom right, it's really hard to see from our side, but the viewers can probably see it well. It says right now strength 5. Shotgun is strength 3. So
oh, is that what that means?
yeah. So that means when I switch to shotgun, they're going to absorb the damage more.
I'm like, what are you talking about?
I think I picked up an upgrade that like upgrade the strength. I think that's what the green is. I could be wrong.
No, I think it's not the specials, or the secrets, whatever it is, for a little bit, because that will eventually go away.
I haven't seen this one go away. See, it's not on the shotgun. It's only on the bolter.
Oh.
So I think that increased the strength of the bolter. So I don't know what it, what lore-wise it does, but
There's no lore.
are you kidding me?
All lore, all the time.
This is chock full of lore. Chock full of retcons too.
Though I am sad there's no rats.
I know, I liked the Skaven. I'm sad they didn't make it into space.
I feel like they would.
Right? I would love to see like a Skaven spaceship just hobbled together with just all kinds of just absolute bullshit. But I think there was another race in here that basically fills the same role, so they didn't want to...
Oh, oversaturated?
Yeah, they didn't want it to kind of get in each other's way.
I mean, fair. It's just... I knew that one.
I know, it was known and loved. Because I like the Skaven. They're cool.
They might... Well, again, that's like the only one that I've ever really played. Because of Vermintide, but... Makes me sad.
I think I'll pick up this weapon now. I have to be careful with this weapon because I've killed myself with it so many times. I say as I point blank someone with it.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh, okay. Let's try again. Purging begins. Exterminate. Exterminate.
Did I tell you that's coming to Disney somehow?
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Someone told me at some point.
Okay. It might have been me. Because, like, I don't know how they own the rights to BBC stuff. I mean, I'm okay with it as long as, you know, BBC gets their thing, but like, because then I get to watch it. We're very far behind. Because we didn't see the last of Capaldi's season, nor any of the Jodie Whittaker one. And they're doing a special 60th anniversary with Tennant, so... Because he's everyone's favorite. He's amazing.
Oh, I definitely preferred Tennant myself. I remember I didn't like it when it's first switched to him, but...
Yeah, I mean, Christopher Eccleston did an amazing job. And to be fair, pre him, I didn't watch it. So I don't know any of the older Doctors, except for like some throwback stuff. But I never watched any of the shows. And apparently there's, you know, tons and tons of seasons and stuff that are lost forever. Because, you know, it was during the time where people were like, no one's gonna care after it's aired. So, that and the budget was, like, insane. But, it's not too dissimilar from, what was it, Star Trek, when that first started. Because I think their budgets were probably about the same with how they did their costumes and scenery and stuff.
I was fine, and then I wasn't. Okay. I don't know, like, I'm just doing bad. I don't know, I think I'm just burnt out. I've done this scenario so many times now. I wish I knew what was happening with our audio. Because, like, it's fine 1 second. We'll record tons of videos with it. And then suddenly it just... Yeah, no issues. I even did, like, a test before we did this. I had the same exact setup, and then I did a test video, and the test was completely fine. And then we actually recorded it, and then it stuttered horribly. So I don't know if I don't know.
Who knows? Technology, both the bane and, you know, whatever.
Oh my gosh.
One HP.
I think I can get over there from here. Yes. Oh my gosh.
I like that kid wakes up and he's like stretching and he's like, ah, yes, I'm awake, and then immediately falls back asleep. I wish I could sleep that quick.
I can when watching Markiplier videos at, 10 o'clock at night.
He has a soothing, sexy voice.
He does. 100%.
Like, I don't know. When I'm watching, I like enjoying voices more so. I mean, the content's good too. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the content. But, like, I have to also like their voices. Because there's some people's content that I enjoy. I'm just not a fan of their voices, so I can't always watch them. It probably sounds mean, but it's like, I can't.
Is that it? There's someone else. Where are they? It hasn't given me the go-ahead. There's one heretic remaining.
How do you only know there's one? Does it say somewhere?
Oh no, it did give me the go-ahead. I just missed it. Alright, cool. Bye.
Oh, 99% kill. Wait, so does that mean you didn't kill someone?
Yeah, there was still at least one person alive somewhere.
Oh. Yay! He didn't die.
Yeah.
You wanna end it there?
Yeah, we should probably end it there. Show off the nurglings who are mooning me.
Nurgles.
The god of disease, Nurgle. So anyway, hopefully this recording works out well and we can actually put this video out. I was very excited for this because, you know, I love retro shooters. I heard it was coming out. It looked really good. So I really wanted this to work out. So hopefully my recording software doesn't defy me again.
How dare.
But yeah, overall, I like this game. It's a nice, fun romp for, I mean, for $20.
Sorry, I just thought, like, jumping in the background, like,
Bleh, bleh. But yeah, it's a fun little romp. Like I said, the chainsaw, the chainsword maneuvers are just absolutely great. That's just fun. It's punchy. It adds mobility, which I'm a huge advocate for high mobility in these types of games. I think good mobility will always lead to good game feel, and that really adds to that. Bolter feels good. I'm not a fan of the shotgun, but you know, that's just me.
I'm a fan that you can toggle how pixelated and whatever.
Yeah, the accessibility is pretty good. I do like that.
For someone who gets motion sickness on video games, that's very much appreciated.
Yeah, I appreciate that too. That's really nice little thing that they added there. I'm curious about the invulnerability thing. That might be nice for long days at work, you know, come home just wanting to rip and tear, you know. But yeah, so I think this is a pretty good game, honestly. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like a lot of the style, like, you know, kind of gothic-y, which I'm down for.
Yeah, I think they nailed the 40K aesthetic personally. AI I think needs work. There's a lot of AI that will just stand there and stare at me while I shoot them.
Yeah, and this is hard, so it's not like on the easiest setting. I can understand on the easiest setting, but if you're on hard and you're kind of just going at them and they're just standing like, well, I guess I'll die.
Yeah, and some things do feel janky once in a while, like, for example, when I flew over that guy's head and stuff like that.
That was kind of funny, though.
It was funny, but yeah, it just... I don't think it was in this clip, but we actually did have a weird bug where, like, my character died twice.
Oh, no,
and then it got stuck.
I think that was the
messed up clip,
yeah, that
right?
was the audio one. Because it wouldn't, like, get rid of the
death
screen.
was up.
Yeah, it wouldn't get rid of the screen. It would, like, you could play and stuff, but you couldn't see anything because the death screen was there.
Yeah. So it has its issues, but it's still, like, again, it's a $20 fun little retro romp, you know. But yeah, thanks everyone for watching.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it.
And have a good one.
Stay tuned for the next thing.
Next time on J&K.
Rock.
And they were talking about, like, the feel of the bolter. Squish. Alright, that was awesome.